Hello, YouTube land, and welcome back to the Chaos Asylum. I am your host, Alex Payne, and today is another WWE Monday Night Raw reactions. Before I get to Monday Night Raw, it's like 7:55, and Raw starts at 8. I just wanted to wish everybody a happy President's Day today, and I would like to make a special shout out to a close personal friend of mine, someone that means a very good dear. Jeez. This person means a lot to me, and today is her birthday, and I'd appreciate it if you guys would still leave it in the comments below and would put hashtag happy birthday Alexis Stein. That would be amazing for me. That would be like legit you guys getting this video up to like 1 million likes, 1 billion likes. That would mean a lot to me. So, Alexis, if you're watching this, happy birthday. I hope you got everything you wanted today. I hope you had a great day. I hope nothing went wrong today, so happy birthday. Happy 26th. Awesome. So let's get to the WWE Monday Night Raw reactions. My thoughts and prayers go out to George the Animal Steel, to his family and friends. Another great wrestler passed away. You will be missed. So pretty much what happened is Kevin Owens was out in the ring, and he's like, finally, the spotlight is on me. And they were just talking, he was just talking about Goldberg and how pretty much how Goldberg had an impressive run, and how in WCW he could run through everybody, and when he was a kid he wasn't really intimidated by him and all this other junk like that. And he's like, you're not gonna be like, this isn't gonna be like Brock Lesnar, you're not through me in a couple seconds. No, I'm gonna wear you down. I'm gonna beat you, Goldberg. Who's next? Well, who cares? That's what he pretty much said. He says, I don't give a care. He's like, I don't gotta beat you, Goldberg. I just got to outlast you. He's like, and Chris Jericho? Dropped the microphone and walked away. Next matchup, it is going to be Enzo Amore and Big Cass taking on Sheamus and Cesaro to find out who the number one contenders are for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. And there's going to be a match tonight against Braun Strowman and The Big Show. So, pretty much the match starts off. Big Cass is in there kicking the crap out of Sheamus. No, not really, I'm kidding. Sheamus is in there beating the crap out of Big Cass. And then finally, Big Cass comes back. He starts beating up on Sheamus. And then pretty much tags in Enzo Amore. He slingshots Enzo Amore into Cesaro and then into Sheamus. And then he goes up to the top rope. Enzo Amore gets knocked off. Sheamus tags out to Cesaro. Cesaro runs around the ring, uppercut, and then we go to commercial break. So we come back from commercial break, and surprisingly, not really, Cesaro has Enzo on the ground, and he's holding him down, and they're tagging in and out, him and Sheamus in, out, in, out, in, out. And then finally, there's this cool part where Enzo goes running and dives towards Big Cass. He gets caught with an uppercut, which is crazy. Oh. Kicks out of that. And then he goes to the corner. Here comes Cesaro for the flying uppercut again. Misses. Goes over, tags Big Cass, and Big Cass cleans house. Hits his finishing move. 1, 2, 3 to become the new number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Big Cass and Enzo Amore are number one contenders for the Raw Tag titles. And then Enzo's all like, that kryptonite! That kryptonite! That kryptonite! He gets broke kicked by Sheamus. Yeah. And then we can see Kevin Owens walking in the back, and Mick's like, hey! He's like, where are you going? I'm leaving, Mick. No, you're not. You have a match tonight against Sami Zayn. He's like, you better watch it, Mick. You're going to end up with more superstars on the injured list than in your locker room. So Bayley wins the WWE Championship last week on Monday Night Raw in the main event. And Charlotte made out a tweet saying that she pretty much wants Bayley to do the right thing and relinquish the WWE Women's Championship back to her because she feels cheated. That's going to happen later tonight. Whether it happens or not, don't think so. And then Mick goes back to Mick Foley's office. Then Mick Foley's back there talking on the phone about a guitar and whatnot. And then Roman Reigns comes in. Roman Reigns, he's like, Roman, man, I'm telling you. He's like, Braun's in the main event tonight with Big Show. He's like, you can't, if you want him, you gotta wait until Fastlane to get him. He's like, all right, whatever, it's fine. He's like, but after the match, he's like, oh, and then here comes the Raw Tag Champs. You know, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Pardon me, Carlos Anderson and Luke Gallows, the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. And they're like, oh, let's just finish up what we started last week. And then Mick's like, that's a good idea. He's like, Roman, you find yourself a partner in a woman tag match. And Roman's like, nah, I'll take care of these two clowns myself. So a rematch from last week, 2-on-1, the Raw Tag Champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson taking on Roman Reigns. So a cruiserweight match happens up next, and it's D. Bryan Kendrick taking on some Chinese guy. And pretty much Kendrick felt disrespected because he didn't want to take him under his wing. So then he feels disrespected, so he's out there, and he just starts beating the crap out of him, and then he exposes the turnbuckle pad. He takes his head underneath the turnbuckle pad and busts his head off it, and then puts him in a Captain Hook, lays him out.
And he throws it back in my face that tells me this kid's got a lot of learning to do. Now tonight's lesson...
And Brian Kendrick pretty much says, you want to be taught a lesson? Fine, I'll teach you a lesson. Tonight was the first lesson, and there's going to be many more. Match up next is going to be the 2-on-1 handicap match. The Raw Tag Team Champions, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, taking on Roman Reigns. This was a short match, to be honest with you. Roman was dominating for a little bit, and the Gallows and Anderson were tagging in and out, in and out. They pulled him out of the ring. They beat the crap out of him. They got a steel chair, threw it into the ring. Roman used it on Gallows, and then Anderson, and then pretty much a Superman punch and all this other crap. Gallows got Superman punched, and then Carl Anderson went to the top rope, jumped off, got speared in midair. Yay. And then pretty much they're having a match between the New Day and Jinder Mahal and Rusev tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. So the New Day comes out. And they're talking about how they're going to be, what's it called? The Journal of Xavier Woods, the up, down. I don't know, damn it. How it's almost hit 1 million subscribers. And if you're not done it already, definitely go to up, down, and subscribe to Xavier Woods. And then he's going to be hosting a game show host with a very beautiful woman. Then he's going to be hosting Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are going to be the guest hosts of this year's WrestleMania. Yeah. And then they said that, from the little boo-boo from last week, that they have the blueprints on digital. And then Alana's like, oh, you mean these blueprints? They're like, no, sweetheart, that looks like, what's it called? Like, birds or whatever. And she's like, oh no, and she started listing off the ingredients. Like, how did she get it? She's like, guys. And then Big E's like, guys, she's Russian, so, and everybody giggled about it. Let's see. And then, they got in her face, and then the match is about to start off against Rusev and Jinder Mahal versus probably taking on, like, Big E and Kofi Kingston, probably. So, pretty much the New Day was going up against Rusev and Jinder. And, of course, Rusev and them dominated for a little bit. And then Big E got in to start destroying everybody. Bam, hit their finish. 1, 2, 3. New Day wins. Now they're doing a little tribute to George the Animal Steel. And it's awesome. So, yeah. So, there's a contract signing between the gentleman, Jack Gallagher, and Neville, the king of the cruiserweights, the cruiserweight champion. And he's like, oh, do you want me to work like this, Jack Gallagher? Oh, crops and tie with the queen. He's like, no. And, so then they, of course, signed the contract. And then they got in a little scuffle and whatnot. And then, was it Neville, like, legit threw the table over. I keep forgetting. I'll tell you guys what's going on with my shoulder at the end of the broadcast. Threw the table over and knocked over the crumpets in the tie and got into Jack Gallagher's face, and then he just took him down for beating him up, and then he headbutted him and he fell off, and he's like, Neville rolled out of the ring. Then pretty much what happened, he tried to get back on, and he put the umbrella to his throat. Like, whoa, okay. So yeah, there we go. Well, what's going on now is that Nia Jax went on against some noob and destroyed her within like not even a millisecond. Just threw her across the ring, Samoa drop, 1, 2, 3, ow, my shoulder, that hurts. That's what I said. And then she gets interviewed and pretty much says, flat out, which is, she's like, I am putting the WWE Women's Champion on notice right now that I'm coming for that belt. And now Bayley's in the back giving people hugs and high fives. She's coming out to pretty much answer Charlotte's, decree of handing over the title. She's not gonna do it. Come on, guys. So pretty much Bayley comes out. She's thanking everybody from her dad to the fans and everything, her being a little kid and finally being able to hold a championship and whatnot. And she's so excited and whatnot. And then Stephanie comes out and like dims the mood and makes it all crappy and sad and saying, oh, well, everybody looks up to you like that little girl in the front row. My 3 daughters, like they always look up to you. You don't want to be tainted like that.
We'll see.
And whatnot. And you don't want, them to think of you as a bad guy. So, and whatnot. Then Sasha Banks comes out like, don't give this title up to her. You deserve it. Who cares how you won it, pretty much. You won the title. This is what you wanted for a long time. And then she had the title and she acted like she was going to hand it stuff. She's like, oh, no, I'm not giving this to you. This is mine. I won this fair and square. I don't care what you say. And then, of course, Charlotte comes out, says that that she apologizes to Mrs. McMahon on behalf of the women's division, and that she's invoking a rematch clause at Fastlane, and that she's going to take the title back. And there's going to be a match right now, I believe right now, with Charlotte taking on Sasha Banks. Let's just say that Charlotte's been dominating Sasha Banks so far. Like, it's crazy. Like, just clotheslines, drop kicks, just moves, working on the neck and the spine. Like, it's crazy. So, pretty much what happened was Charlotte, of course, was beating the crap out of, like, Sasha, breaking her back, working on the spine, the neck, and then whatnot. And then here comes out of nowhere, Dana Brooke. And then, here comes Bayley to help her out. Backstab her. Bam. Charlotte taps out. And now, the new inductee is Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah! So pretty much, went in the backstage, and there was Sami Zayn, and he was talking about like, well, I don't want to say I told you so. I don't get a joy out of telling Chris Jericho that I told him so 5 months ago on the highlight reel that this was going to happen. He's like, him and Samoa Joe actually have something in common. They're both very vindictive people that do whatever they want. He's like, I got to face him tonight. Oh, well. He's like, Joe, this is far from over between me and you. Next matchup is Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, taking on Sami Zayn. Well, the Sami Zayn Kevin Owens match was going on. Sami Zayn's coming down the ring. Who comes from behind? Ow. Oh. Samoa Joe beats the living shit out of, what's his name? Sami Zayn. And he busts his head off the metal post 3 times, beats him up, does that senton backsplash, and whatnot. And throws him in the ring, and then Kevin Owens, the bell rings, then pretty much Kevin does like 2 clotheslines in the corner, that's about the bowling ball thing he does, punches him, does some couple more moves, pop-up powerbomb, 1, 2, 3, wins the match. Next up, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are in the back waiting for Michael Cole so they can have a live interview, and then after that, I believe it will be The Big Show taking on Braun Strowman. Pretty much Paul Heyman was talking about how Kevin Owens was talking about like how he can shock the world and beat Goldberg and whatnot, and how Brock Lesnar just wants to destroy Goldberg for embarrassing him at Survivor Series in the Royal Rumble and whatnot. And I think if it comes down to it, it'll end up being like a triple threat match at WrestleMania for the Universal title: Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Kevin Owens, and whatnot. So yeah, now it's time for Braun Strowman to take on the Big Show in the main event, and they're enforcing enforcing the ring right now as we speak, because it's like over 800 and some pounds in that ring. Alright, so the main event just ended, and wow, it was pretty good for two big guys, like legit crazy. Big Show and him tied up, and then it was a stalemate. Big Show, like, legit got, like, pushed in the corner, and then Big Show tripped him up and pushed him down. And then Strowman did something pretty damn cool. He legit did a cruiserweight move, like when you get in an armbar, and then they like flip around and land on their feet and turn you into an armbar. Strowman did that. It's like holy shit. Like Strowman's very athletic, and then he did like a drop kick. The Big Show, wow. And then Big Show did a couple moves to him. He did the choke slam, two choke slam, 2 count. Did the knockout punch to him off like when Strowman jumped off the middle rope. He kicked out of that, and then Strowman had trouble the first time trying to get him up on the power slam. He slammed him down. That was a 2 count. Took the straps down, did the power slam again. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns came out, gave him 2 Superman punches. Roman got in the corner, going for a spear. Did his whole ooh ah, and ran right at him. Got drop kick, power slammed, and it's like, geez, Roman, you just got jacked again. And guys, the reason why I've been going like this with my shoulder is I'm having issues with my shoulder. I've been having problems with it for the last 2 months. And I went to the doctors, and they couldn't find out what's wrong with it on Thursday. So then I went to my family doctor because the pain got too intense. So today I found out that I might have something wrong with my rotator cuff. So I have to go in on Wednesday to a specialist, and I have my x-rays right here that they need to look at. And I'm going to get like this shot, I can't say it right, cortisone shot in my arm. And if it don't work the first time, I'm going to try it again. And if it don't work the second time, I have to go in for surgery, and I'll be laid up for like a good while. So, yeah. So, guys, I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and being so patient with me, and since I haven't uploaded in a while. I hope you guys, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this. So, like I always say, share this video, leave a comment, hit the like button, and if you haven't done it already, smash that subscribe button. Later.